Hey guys, I am back making vermicelli, and these are my ingredients. What I'm going to be using for the vermicelli is I'm using the Trinidadian brand vermicelli, and I'm using Shan brand vermicelli mix. They call it cheer korma. They call it cheer korma. Vanilla extract, some water, some cinnamon, and I'm going to use carnation milk. You can use any whole milk. I don't have any, so I'm using this, and I'm using some condensed milk. I have a little bit of ground clove. I'm going to add a little bit of that. Usually some people put cardamom and stuff in their vermicelli. So this Shan here have their cardamom inside, so you don't have to add. So let's get started. Hey guys, I am back making vermicelli. Okay, here's the pot. Bringing my stuff over this side. This is the Shan brand, guys. See that? Try it. I tried before. It's delicious. And this is what the package look like. And this is a small package of the vermicelli. Betsy Trinidadian Pride. My daughter bought it for me. Usually the Guyanese package is a little bit bigger, but this is a good size for me, right? Hey guys, I am back making vermicelli. You can use ghee if you like, but I'm using butter. I would say a couple tablespoons of butter in the pan. I'm probably going to have to move it to the other side. Breaking it up. And guys, I'm using the Trinidadian brand. It says Betsy. Betsy Trinidadian Pride. Hey Radhika, hello. You know how long I didn't have this? Long time. Hey Richards, hello. Big shout out to Richards from Tampa, Florida. Hey Radhika, good evening. Hey Amina, you're back. You love this? And I don't like it with all this cherry and stuff like that. I don't like those kind of stuff inside. I mean, if somebody make it and you know, and they give it to me. Maybe I'll eat it, you know, because I'm being nice. But usually I don't like it with cherries and raisins and stuff like that. Hi, Radhika. You're making some of this tomorrow? So I brung this up. Hey Karen. Richard says, I'm doing well, hon. She don't like cherries inside too. Hey Patsy, good evening, hon. Hi Lisa. Your son like this? See that? It's browning up nicely. And I'm gonna toss the cinnamon stick in there too. Maybe I should put it at the bottom. In the meantime, I'm gonna open up the carnation milk. Hey, Prasad. I usually parch the ghee with ghee. Well, that's what I said, hon. I said you can either use ghee or you can use butter, and I'm using butter. Hey, Indira. Good night. So, guys, remember how we was just talking about Luquana? That's my favorite. She said, or he said, that's my favorite. I don't know. The right name for this is vermicelli. We call it vermicelli, but the correct name for it is vermicelli. Alright, I think it's nice and brown. So I'm going to add some water first. I don't know if you guys ever had vermicelli the Indian way from Indian people, like Indian people from India. Oh my God, it's finger licking delicious. I think our Guyanese vermicelli is a little boring. It's but the Indian way, oh my goodness, it's so good. If you guys never tried, if you have an Indian friend or anything, you should ask them to make it. Try it. It's so good. It's very, very interesting. Our vermicelli is pretty basic, like, and some people add cherries and all of that. In the Indian way, they add pistachio nuts, and it's so good. Oh my goodness. In the Trinidad. Hey, Shoba. Yeah, they put cardamom. So this thing here, the shan, they have the there's already the cardamom in here. So good. So what I'm doing here, there's the cinnamon in there. I'm gonna leave that to cook a bit, and I add some water first before I add the milk. And you know, guys, everybody make their vermicelli different, or their sweets or whatever they make it different, right? My mom never had a cardamom inside. To be honest with you, she never had cardamom inside. Well, it was hard to find though. Whenever she wants to make something, she have to get the cardamom and stuff to make it, like mitai and stuff like that. But whenever she would make vermicelli, she would just make it basic with cinnamon and cloves. And of course, we used to use the powder milk in Guyana. And this carnation and stuff was hard to get, or you can't afford it. I'm going to add a little bit more water. I want the cinnamon to cook a little bit. And the noodles is still hard, so I add a little bit of water inside. Alright. So, I'm going to add this inside. I'm going to add the whole package. I think there's, like, this is sweetened, so you have to be careful with the sugar. Hey, Marima. You like my pot? This is a wok. But actually, this package here have a little bit of raisins inside. But not too much, like just a little tiny bit. Hey Sally, good evening. Smells so good. And this is in the package too, they have pistachio nuts inside. If you guys never tried, give it a try, guys. It's very delicious. So I'm gonna be careful adding the condensed milk. I have to go. We had a Asian market close to us, and they closed down because I guess they were asked to leave because they were renovating the mall. Next time, add bag milk. We have bag milk, but it's not full fat. It's 1%. I think for vermicelli you have to use full fat. Hey Samantha, that. The way in Guyana, remember Guyana, we make also one day, we must make black pudding. Oh God, girl, you want to kill me. Make black pudding? We live in Canada, we don't get things fresh here like Guyana. You're going to go buy the intestine, you don't know what kind of intestine they're going to sell to you. And I never made, Samantha, I never made black pudding, okay? I didn't get to learn to make that. I have to change to the other side. Because I need to lower the stove. Hey Desiree, boil it with milk instead of water. I didn't want it to burn. So I'm adding the milk now. Hey Christine. What's the name of the packet? Shan brand, okay? This wok look nice and shiny and stuff, but you know one thing about it, they burn your food, okay? So you guys don't buy it. I'm stuck with it, but it's nice and shiny. You have to be careful when you're cooking in it. So I add the milk, alright guys? I have to taste it. How you guys make your vermicelli? Hi Gayatri, hi Christine. You missed the name? Shan Brand. Shan. We know we can make black and white pudding dime. You are a great. Yeah, I can make it. You know, I can make anything as long as I put my mind to it. I can do anything I want to do, hon. I make plenty of things for the first time and they come out just great. When you're making something, you just have to take your time. That's all. I want to see how much sugar this thing have because I want to add some condensed milk. So yummy, guys. So delicious. You know, Indian people always say this, the Cedar brand is the best brand to make sweets, guys. And I think so as well. I noticed the difference as well. So try it. And when my mom used to make it too, she never add condensed milk. She just used to put brown sugar. Really? Is the main ingredients? Ingredients condensed milk. On the package it did say to add condensed milk. Back home, my mom only used to use powder milk. Looks good. Hey, Barbara, hi. Why are you sneaking up behind me like a little snake? You guys hear that? My husband is sneaking up behind me like a little snake. You usually put little essence. Yes, I'm gonna put essence, don't worry. It's nice I make that. Alright. I washed the spoon, guys. Desiree said, you are the best Diane's creation. Well, thank you, hon. So this is done, guys. Let me add the vanilla extract. Good evening, Derek. Hey, Indy. I've been craving vermicelli for a long time. Hey, Margaret, good evening. Margaret said I'm a good cook. Thank you, Margaret. Please send mine. Please send yours. And this is done. This is half a teaspoon of vanilla extra. I think I'm gonna add a little bit more. So probably a teaspoon, not half, a teaspoon. Look at it, guys. Hey Sally, good evening. Bibi said she loved vermicelli. Hi Abdul, good evening, you're back. So this is gonna be like the cake kind. Usually I like the watery kind, but I'm gonna give some to my daughter. So what I can do is when I'm ready to eat it, I just add some milk to it and warm it up, and it's gonna be watery. Oh, another thing my mom used to do, she used to add a little bit of custard powder, but no need to do that with this. Since I add the package, right? I'm sure if my mom had a package of something to add, she would use that instead, but she used the custard powder to thicken up the vermicelli. Once this cool off, it's gonna get really thick, like cake style. But guys, try that package of Sham brand Cheer Karma. Hey Kamraj. Kamraj said it looks delicious. Hey Mala, good evening. Nice piece of cinnamon stick. So like I said, guys, on the packet said you can use ghee, but I didn't want to use ghee. I'm not so fond of ghee, like the flavor of ghee, so I use butter. But you can use the ghee to parch the noodles, the vermicelli. And look at this, guys, so good. Also, if you want, you can add more milk to it to make it more rich if you like. I put a can of carnation milk, and I would say in this can here probably had a quarter cup of condensed milk. This thing is pretty sweet already from that packet, so don't put too much. What brand did you use? The Shan brand. Let me show you guys. It comes in a package like this, okay? And it says sheer korma. That's what they call it. Hey, you never use ghee, but somebody on my life said to use ghee, and also on this package said to use ghee. I didn't follow this recipe at the back here. I just do my own thing. There is a recipe, it says add cream and all of that. Add milk and then add cream at the end. When you finish cooking it, then you add cream, like full fat cream. I didn't want to use all of that. But look at this, guys. See that? So good. And it tastes so good. I'm gonna lick the spatula. Hey, Jean. I would not use horse. I would use butter. Yeah, I use butter. I didn't use the ghee because I'm not a fan of ghee. I don't like ghee so much. I'm gonna let that cool off and put it in the fridge. So yummy. You guys have to try it. Let me show you guys again. This is what the package look like. Shan brand. You can find it in your local grocery store. I don't know where you live, but I live in Canada. Usually I buy these things at Food Basic and probably at Walmart as well. And if you live in the States, you can find it too probably at Walmart. Walmart have everything. I don't like that even for boss up. Jean, what are you saying, hon? You don't like vermicelli? I don't like that even for boss up. What's the name? It's Shan brand. I'm making some sorrel right now, and I'm making some coconut bakes. Nice, Jean. Delicious. Boss up roti. You're making some boss up shot. I haven't made boss up shot in a long time. Ben likes it, but he's picky. He asked me to make it, and then when time comes to eat it, he doesn't want to eat it, and I don't want to eat boss up shot by myself. I know fully well when we eat so much carbs what happen, right? Your belly go swell, and you have swell belly. And I don't like to have a swell belly. It hurts. You know, like when you wear your jeans and stuff, when you sit down, it hurts. So I prefer to not to control myself, even though I love carbs so much. That's what I'm saying. I think I'm gonna go make a lemon cake for Benji. Benji loves lemon cake. Hey, Kenroy. Use butter on your roti. But Jean, if you like butter on your roti, use a little bit of Crisco and a little bit of oil, and your roti is gonna come out so flaky. Okay? Butter is good too. Butter is gonna give it more flavor. But I think the Crisco might be a little bit healthier than the butter. Hey, Christine. She probably talking about the ghee. Yes. I don't make bus up or clap. Yeah, I don't make it regular too. Somebody would have to ask me first before I make it. And I try not to cook rice as well. And I love rice. If I don't get rice to eat, I feel like I'm dying. So I will cook just a little tiny bit and eat just a little bit. I don't care for roti, guys. Because you know, back in Guyana, we always cook rice with everything. We cook roti as well, but yeah, I think I like rice more than roti. Jean said, yes, I do that too, my lady. You do the Crisco? Yeah, your roti will come out nice and flaky. Yeah, I know all about making stuff to please our kids. Hey, and Angelina, I love my flowers. and lemon. Those are fake lemons, hon. I got those from the dollar store. Dollar Tree. I got those from Dollar Tree. I do that to give the kitchen a little bit color, you know. We have to cook roti most of the time. Alright guys, this is the vermicelli and it's the cake kind. I'll put it in the fridge after it cool off. I'm going to put it in the fridge and then I'll share some with my daughter. Yeah, I don't cook roti most of the time. Ooh, Sharita girl, you cook nice food, dal and rice, my favorite. You know, dal and rice and curry is my favorite. I like dal and rice. I don't get it to eat it here, but back home, I like coconut choka, dal and rice, and shrimp choka. I like those things. And I like pumpkin. My husband likes it very much too. Jean, you live in Guyana? Where do you live, hon? You live in Guyana or Trinidad? Did you put nuts in the package, the sham package? There was pistachio nut inside, guys. And that adds so much nice flavor to it. You guys try it, okay? It's not gonna say vermicelli on the package, okay guys? It's Shan brand. And it says sheer korma. That's how they call their vermicelli. It's not gonna say vermicelli on it. You have coconut choka in New York. I actually think we can buy it in the West Indian store, but we don't have West Indian store here that will sell those kind of stuff. And you know what my husband likes? He likes katahar. My niece brought it back from Toronto for us, and I cook it with shrimp. And he goes, "Ooh, what is this?" I said, "That is katahar." He said, "Oh, I like it. I like it very much." But we don't get it here. Alright guys, we getting it from them roti shop. Oh, in London here don't have roti shop and stuff. Like in Toronto there is endless roti shop and these kind of stuff, but not here where I live. If I want stuff, I have to go all the way to Toronto, and I would have to know where to go where I don't know where to go. And I don't like eating too much stuff from people because I don't know how they prepare it. I'm a funny lady. If I see you preparing food for me to eat and I see your hands and your fingernail and stuff dirty and long like claws and stuff, I'm not eating from you. I will make up some excuse not to eat. And if we go to a restaurant and I see it grungy looking, I tell my husband I don't want to eat here, let's go somewhere else. got mine from Guyana. Well, yeah, if you know who you're getting it from, that's fine. See, everything is nice and clean. I don't have to clean up. I just have to wash the pot. I just have to wash the pot over there. See that? I didn't make mess. I don't keep long nails. Me too, I don't have long nails, look. See guys? And I always trim my nails. Hey Juliana. Juliana said LOL. Same. It upset my stomach when you see people like scratch their head and scratch their hand and stuff. You know, sometimes when you go to buy food, you see people like fast food or so, you see people digging and scratching. Right away, I was like, okay, I'm not buying anything. I stopped buying like food certain places I go, and these people don't keep the place clean and all of that. I just don't buy any food. When I go to buy food, I watch the place to see if it's clean and how the people look and stuff like that. I know it's crazy, but it's true. And if your place is grungy looking and you're not clean, I'm not buying anything from you. Hey, Sharda. Sharda said I made vermicelli for dinner last night. Vermicelli for dinner, girl? You mean for dessert, like after dinner? Hey, Jeffrey. I'm doing well. Jeffrey said, can you invite me for lunch or dinner? Hey, Juliana. I say sorry, I'm fasting. You're fasting, hon? I'm sorry. I'm sorry I'm tempting you for some vermicelli cake. But you guys can make these things and put it in your fridge for when you break your fast. I always have to cook because I don't like to buy out there. Yes, it's expensive and it doesn't taste good most of the time. With milk. Hey Sunita, same to you. My husband would eat this. Ben won't touch this. He will say, what's that? If I tell him try it, he's going to say, no. You say that when... My husband told me I'm weird. I'm like, no, I'm not. I just like it to know that if I'm going to eat from somebody that they're cooking clean and stuff like that. And you can just tell, like, when you go somewhere, how people are. If they're clean or if they're dirty. I don't like to... You like it cold from the fridge? You like your vermicelli cold from the fridge? I think I like it warm. Alright guys, I'll let you guys go and enjoy the rest of your evening. I think my husband might want to watch a movie. I'll ask him what he wants to do. And I don't have to cook. I just made some chickpeas and I made this vermicelli. Yes, I like it warm. And I like to add some milk to it and make it a little watery like. Other people like it like the cake, like my kids. Made a lot for Eid with Bara Chana. Abdul said me too. Alright guys.
You can look at somebody's house from outside and tell if they're clean. If they have junk all over the place, in their house it's going to be basically the same way. And I do like when outside of the house look good. If there's anything out of place, I go order my husband to clean it up. I tell him I don't like when, sometimes when he have this habit, when he use something, he would just stick it outside and leave it, and I would be like, no, clean that up, because I don't like looking at that. It doesn't make the house look good from outside, you know. So I tell him to go clean it up. You know, last night was so windy, so a lot of stuff fall from the tree. I told him to go and blow it away. I like pancakes. Jeffrey, you like pancakes? Hey, Anno. Big shout out to Anno from New York. Chicken dal chana. That's what you cook? Anno, you cook up a storm, girl. I made vermicelli. You want some? Look. I'm eating my vermicelli. You made vermicelli, hon? Alright, guys. I would let you guys go and enjoy the rest of your evening, and I'm gonna go do the same. Somebody's calling me. See you guys later. Take care, guys. Have a good evening.